Coming up this week on Virginia Dirt Pirate. Very tasty looking signal. Way down. And this looks like, what the heck is that? I don't know what it, oh wow, it's part of binoculars, I think. Let's see what we've got. Okay. Whoa. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Well, the decision has been made and it's going to be the baby button farm again. Sorry, I just can't stay away from that place right now. I had a really good hunt there last week. Found a braided hair large scent, seeded Liberty dime, several nice buttons. And I know there's more stuff in the ground because I haven't hit that site thoroughly yet. Weather's supposed to be really nice tomorrow. Normally I would take advantage of that and hike way out somewhere. I do have other permissions I need to get to, including one that's about 50 acres that gets leased out to a hunt club in the fall. So I need to get out there sometime between now and October when bow season starts. But for the time being, I think I'm going to stick with the baby button farm, and we'll head out there tomorrow morning and we'll have another hunt. And if it turns out really good, then next week we'll see what happens. Man, it feels nice out here today. Got up this morning, went over and turned on Weather Nation, and they said the temperature outside was 58 degrees. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Went outside and sure enough, it's actually downright chilly out here. It's almost cool enough to wear a jacket. But I refuse to wear a jacket in August. It's just something I don't do. Out here very early again. Not quite as early as before, but still pretty early. Temperature's not supposed to get above, I think, 82 degrees today, so I may end up getting a full day's hunt in. Heading back to the baby button farm because the site is producing. I know there's more stuff there, and I'm going to have another crack at it. There is the mound. Okay. We'll start from there. And I think we're going to work our way further up the trail this way, down along both sides, really hard, and see what we can find. Okay, I think there's something going on here. There's a lot of iron around it. So I don't know if it's falsing or not, but signal is good enough where I'm going to go ahead and try and figure it out. It looks rather large on the screen, so I don't think it's a coin or anything. But it is very close by where I found the seeded Liberty dime, so I'm going to check it out. All right, I believe it's out. I think this is it. Right there, so let's see what it is. Hopefully it's not a shotgun shell. What is it? Can't see a damn thing. Still too dark out. I don't know what that is. All right. Let me take a better look at it. All right. Nothing but trash so far, but don't know what that is, but it looks fairly deep. We'll give it a try. All right. Manticore says it's out. At least I think it's out. Let's see if the pinpointer can find it. Got it. All right. Where is it? Not that. Is it out? Wow, this is annoying. That it right there? It is. God, what is it with this little this mystery stuff? I guess this looks like more lead. I think. All right. I'll check it out later. All right. Rather slim pickings today so far. But let's see what this is. All right, it should be out. Manticore says it's right over here. And let's see. There it is. What is that? I think it's a button. Couldn't be anything. It couldn't be a coin because it was way too low. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, it's a button. I don't feel a shank, but it's got to be a button. All right, let me check it out. Yep, another baby button. Not super small, but one of the small ones. Got some kind of a back mark on it. I'll have to check it out later. Okay, this one looks interesting. So I'll give it a try. Okay, it's out, and I see it. It's one of those. Okay. Okay. Very tasty looking signal. Way down. Let's see what that is. Okay, so whatever it is in this big clump, and I think I see a rim right there. All right, so where did it go? There it is. All right, let's break this open and see what we've got. Okay. Whoa. What the hell? What the hell is that? Oh my gosh. Yup, that was a rim, all right. Yeah, this is a... Oh my gosh. Wow. All right, there's another one. There's another copper. This is like, we got a real string of coppers going here. All right. Let me do some work on it. Okay. So it says 1 cent. Can you see it? It says 1 cent, and there's the wreath. And this one, I can already tell because it's larger than the one I found last week. So it's larger than a braided hair. I can already see the bust, and this one is a matron. And the only question is, can I get a date off of it? But that will have to wait until later. But it's good when you can just kind of wipe it off a little bit, and you can already ID it. You can tell what it is. So that's a very good sign. Yay! I'm on a real tear with coppers. Let's see what else we can find today. All right. This one looks good. Only 3 bars down, but it's too high to be a shotgun shell, I think. All right. It's out. And once again, I think it is in a clump. I think it is in a clump. And this looks like, what the heck is that? Okay. Buckle, part of a buckle. Yeah, it's like part of a buckle. Wow, okay. I didn't break it. It's already been broke. That's interesting. All right, let me look at it a little closer with the phone. All right. I am not familiar with this style of buckle. I don't see anything on it. All right. When I get home, I will clean it up better and see what I can see. Maybe I'll ask my friend Buckle Boy if he's ever seen one like this. This could be another button signal. Or it could be a shotgun shell. But it looks like it's down a ways, so let's check it out. All right, it's out. And I think I saw it. Where did I see it? There it is. Maybe I didn't see it. Where the heck is it? This is funny. Maybe it isn't out. That's it. There it is. No. No, that was not it. All right, so this thing is not out. This is still down in there. Daggone it. All right. Let's see. Ah, rocks. Oh my gosh. There it is. Okay, so, ooh, okay. This is a two-piece button. Let me check it out very carefully. It could be another military. All right, I'm going to clean this up very carefully. Okay, so this is not a two-piece button. This is a shotgun shell masquerading as a two-piece button. Damn. Well, I think we hit this hillside pretty good. This is a little hillside that's opposite where the mound is, and it looks like they've been chucking stuff down the hillside. There's a lot of iron in the ground, and past few times out here we've found numerous buttons and buckles and a couple of coins, and I think that's probably going to do it for now. So I think I'm going to go ahead and head up the trail. Since it's such a nice day out today, I think it's probably about 75 degrees, and you really can't waste that kind of weather. So I'm going to head up the trail to that area where I found the Hard Times token a couple of weeks ago, and also the braided hair largecent. It's kind of an iron patch there, not a real big one, but it is noticeable. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that area really good, and then we will probably call it a day. All right, here's a lower one. Not very deep. Signal looks weird. I don't have high hopes, but I'm going to dig it anyway. Okay, so this was literally just a couple inches under the ground. I hit it immediately as I started digging. I don't know what it, oh wow, it's part of binoculars, I think, or monocular something. Well, that's really interesting. Okay, maybe there's some info on it. I can get the age off of it. Well, isn't that fun? Let me look at it with my phone. All right, so this looks like a pair of, part of a pair of operaglasses, I would say. Kind of like short binoculars. Well, this is a first. Still has one of the lenses intact. That's cool. Doesn't have any identifying markings that I can see. But I'm going to go ahead and clean it up real good when I get home and see if we can't find something on it. Okay, so it looks like the rest of it is right next to it. Or part of it anyway. Let's see if we can just find it real quick. Yep. Where is it? Okay, that's part of it. I think. Is it? God. Unless it's a rifle casing. That would be odd. No, I think this is like the little wheel that adjusts the thingy. But I don't know. Let me see if there's anything else. Yep, there's more stuff over here. All right. Yep, here's more of it. Here's more of it. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Don't feel anything else in there. All right. Let's have a look at this part of it. Okay. All right. So this looks like the rest of it, well, as much as there is probably broke and they chucked it down the hillside here. This seems to be kind of a dumping area here. This is where I found the buckle, and the largecent was over there. Not too far from where I found the seated dime the other day. And I'm getting all kinds of iron signals in here. This is also where I dug up that plow blade. So this is obviously a dumping area here. So I'm going to stay on this area a little while longer, and then I'll probably head further up the trail. All right, here's something else. Just down from where I found the operaglasses. So, and this is kind of in the same range. Signal looks really weird. This may be more of it, so let's find out. Yep, it is more of them. And this is the other lenses, so I have like all the lenses for it. That's cool. Okay, does it say anything on it? Ay, 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 ay. This piece seems to be intact. That's interesting. Let me look at it with my phone. Yay! This is the part that I wanted. Okay, now we have some information. Looks like, well, it says Paris on the bottom. I can't get this thing in focus right. That says Paris. It looks like it says Ademare, or something like that. And underneath it says Paris. So that's cool. It looks like it says it on both pieces. I don't know whether there's any more information on it, but I will clean it up really good when I get home. And that is very, very cool. All right. All right. Let's try another one. All right, let's see what we got here. And it is out. Should be right there somewhere. See if the pinpointer can get it. Come on. You just had it. Whatever it is, it's in this clump. So, let's break the clump open. See if we can figure out what it is. Oh, that's that might. Is that it? No. Okay, it's a button. We have a button with a full shank. Awesome. Okay, well, that was worth it. That's a. All right, this one's a little bit chewed up. All right, let me get my phone out. All right. This one looks like it might have a design on the front. I'm not sure. Have to clean it up later. Can't tell whether it has a back mark or not. Definitely has a full shank though. Okay, heading back to the truck. That's enough for today. Getting kind of hungry. Need to get something to eat. Get back to the house and do a little bit of research, a little bit of editing. I think that's probably it for the baby button farm for a little while, anyhow. I just have too many other places that I've got to get to. Too many other new permissions I've got to go check out. So, but we had another good hunt. And at some point, I shall return. All right, time for this week's wrap up. And this week we were, of course, back at the baby button farm again. And once again, we had a really good hunt. Found some of the usual stuff, the shotgun shells and rifle casings. This actually isn't a rifle casing. This is the adjusting wheel to these operaglasses that I found. These operaglasses, which as you saw, I found them in 3 different pieces. I was able to reassemble them. This is definitely a first for me. I have never found operaglasses before. These say eau de mer, I believe is how it's pronounced. It's French. Eau de mer, Paris. And eau de mer was a product of La Mer, which was a Parisian company known for exquisite optical products, especially operaglasses. It says, La Mer, a prominent manufacturer of operaglasses in the 19th century, known for using mechanization and interchangeable parts. So that is very cool. Very happy to find that. Also found an interesting buckle. Tried to identify it. I don't see anything else like it online. I posted it, and the general consensus seems to be that it's probably something to do with horse tack. To me, it looks rather old. It's probably mid 1800s. If I had to guess. Also found yet another largecent. And this one is a matron. Also not in very good condition. But that's okay. At least I could identify it. And matron head largecents were made from 1816 to 1839. So that was very cool to find. Also found a couple of flat buttons. One of them doesn't have any back mark on it. I think this one is probably rather old. It has the alpha shank on it. So that's probably late 1700s if I had to guess. And I found another one. This one has a back mark on it. It says Rich Imperial Standard, which is another one that I have found before. Aside from that, just found a few scraps of things which I cannot identify. I do, however, have an update on the token from a couple of episodes ago. Eric Wagner from the Hoover Boys Facebook page has identified it as a Hard Times token from Portsmouth, New Hampshire. E.F. Seiss and Company. One side says General Commission and Forwarding Merchants, and the other side says Importers of Crockery and Glassware, Dealers in Coal, 1837. So that was very cool, and a special thanks to Eric Wagner, who also identified another one of my tokens, which was barely legible from about a year ago. Also a Hard Times token. So Eric really knows his tokens. And I have since picked up a copy of Standard Catalog of Hard Times Tokens by Russell Roulau to add to my reference library. I think next week I'm probably going to end up back at the baby button farm again. I just have to stay on that place because there's just a lot of very interesting stuff coming out of there. I do have other sites that I need to get to fairly soon, but they're just going to have to wait for a week or two. So anyhow, if you like what you saw today, please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, dig it all, fill in your holes, and leave nothing but footprints.